Okay, Tyrone, you wanted my attention? You got it. See, I wanted to rant at you. I really did. But then I realized that ranting at you, the only thing it would do is just give people cause to want to see your face and talk to you. And I think that it would just be better for me to explain my point of view once and for all. Say what I'm really about. And then let the chips fall where they may. Now, Tyrone, I'm sure you saw my last video today. And the reason why I said I want to destroy people like you is because, Tyrone, you are, without a doubt, the biggest fraud since the Bernie Madoff scandal. And Lord, forgive me for saying this. No, I'd rather not say that. But were I a man of a non-religious belief, I might be inclined to say that you were the biggest disappointment since the crucifixion. And I'm Catholic. I might be inclined to say that. But that's neither here nor there. See, the thing I have with you, Tyrone, is that you have a problem saying what's really the issue. You talk about how I'm cooning, doing all this shit, and I'm not trying to uplift black people. Let me explain something to you. Uplifting black people comes from telling black people you need to have responsibility. Not tell them how great they are. Because I can sit there and tell you how great you are all fucking day. And the only thing it's going to manage to do is blow up your fucking ego. But it doesn't fix your problems. See, that's the thing that you don't do, Tyrone. But you want to say I'm progressive. But you don't fix a motherfucking problem. So you know what that means? By definition, you are part of the problem. See, I'm just starting to develop my voice here on YouTube. And my moniker is very simple. My platform message is this. Black people, you have more power than you realize. Don't buy this fucking hype about how a white man in a system is keeping you down when your ass is on welfare because you won't get a job. You have no education. Women won't keep their fucking legs closed and niggas won't keep their dick in their pants long enough to see the value of themselves. Where women gotta wear fucking someone else's hair because they can't love who they are and the hair that God gave them. Where men realize that instead of sitting around eating up the kids' snack packs, sitting around on a PS3 and an Xbox all day, it's more fulfilling to go outside and get a job and put food on the table. It's more fulfilling to take your sons to the park, play ball. It's more fulfilling to tuck your daughter in at night and let her know that she's the most important thing in your world. See, the differences between you and me, Tyrone, is that I want to tell black people that if you take yourself and you look around you and you see the destitution in your community, that you have the power, if you get yourself together and you take like-minded people, you can do anything you want to. Don't believe me? Look at the Jews in this country. They came here with nothing. They came here as prisoners in concentration camps. And they've been here for 1, maybe 2 generations, even 3. You can walk into any Jewish community and everything that's in that community, every business and every residence, they own. Everything that comes in from the outside goes in their community. And it never goes back out. Except for to invest that money. And you know what they do? They expand their community. And I sit there as one black man and I say, if they can do it, why can't we? Why can't we, as black people, shake off our bondage? The bondage of the mind. And the bondage of the body, and do what we need to do. And that's the difference between me and you, Tyrone. See, I won't sit around on my channel and badmouth you all the time, because that just gives you more power. See, if you were smart, you know what you would do? You would stop talking about Tommy. You would build your own shit. You would take your message and you begin to sow that seed. And if what you say is true, if what you say is real, people will listen. Notice, Tyrone, in 1 week, I went from having 31 subscribers on a practically dead channel, and I'm on my way to 100 in a week. God willing, by the end of this month, going into the new year, I'll have close to 500 subscribers. And if I'm blessed enough and my message really starts to take hold, I'll have 2,000. And before I see 27, I'll have 10,000 and 20,000 and 30,000 and 40,000 subscribers. And then I'll maybe start thinking about doing blog talk radio. Maybe I'll start thinking about doing live webcasts. See, I want to do my channel not because I want views, not because I want fame, but because I truly believe that by telling black people and showing them that the only thing that's holding them back is their motherfucking selves, that in time, they too will do better. See, I believe in that principle, Tyrone. When you know better, you do better. And that's the one thing I can say about your show that's not true. You see, everybody on your fucking show has one common purpose. They don't like it for one specific individual for an opinion. You know what I noticed, Tyrone? When people, even the people are fans of people you hate, and we won't say people, we'll just say one. When his fans come to your show and say they like your content, they just don't want to hear about Tommy all the fucking time. You know what you did? You belittled them. You insulted them. That's why your show is not doing as well as it could do. But that's okay. That's all right. Because you know what I'm going to do? Those people you dejected, I'm going to take them. And I'm going to say in my format, in my resonance here on YouTube, in my little corner of the cyber internet, the cyber world, excuse me. I'm going to tell them, in my place, we talk. In my area, we're going to be progressive because this is our season. This is our year. 2014 is the year for change. And we're going to start. We got projects like Fatherless America that Tommy's doing. We got documentaries being done by Jason Black. This is our year. Not because it's Team Tommy's year. But this is our year because we are the progressive black Americans. We're the progressive black Caribbeans. We're the progressive Africans. The progressive black Asians. The progressive black Hispanics. We are the progressive blacks that are going to go out here, Tyrone, and do what you can't do. And that's tell it like it is. That's going out here and letting these sisters know what you're doing is wrong. So you don't like how we call you out, fine. But it doesn't make what we say any less true. It doesn't make our point less valid. And if you really want to make a change, if you really want to be amongst that number, you ain't got to get on board with us. But you need to get on board and change your life. That's the one thing I can say about my message, Tyrone, that you can't. Because I believe that everybody needs to be accountable. But we as black men have been doing this since day one. It's time for our women to start. Because no black man is going to call a woman a queen if she's not going to treat him and respect him as a king. So you got a problem, Tyrone. You got a problem indeed. Because what we're doing, and excuse me, because my lights just cut out. I apologize for that, unfortunately. What we're doing is simple. Now, for all points and purposes, Tyrone, we're going to agree to disagree. And I know you're going to take my video You're gonna put it up on your little fucking group. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna say I'm a coon, I'm a fool, I'm an idiot. Because that's what you do. Bitch nigga shit. So I don't expect you to do no less than what I'm contemplating right now. But that's okay. Because what you're gonna do for me is you're gonna give me some views. You're gonna give me publicity. And on the off chance that somebody likes what I gotta say, you just gave me a subscriber. And that person, if they really like what I'm gonna say, they're gonna share that video. And somewhere in this world, somebody's gonna like what I say and take what I say to their own heart and evaluate it. And they're gonna use what I say to examine themselves. May not be using me as a rubric, but they're gonna use what I say to evaluate their lives. And they're gonna start making changes. And you know what's gonna happen, Tyrone? You're gonna sit there and say, that person's a coon too, because he follows me. And they believe what I say. Not because I have this magic sway and I can deceive people, because I'm not out here to tell a lie. But because they realize what I say is the truth. And truth being subjective as it is, they accept it as truth because they see their own lives and they see that what I point out to be the truth. Because they can see it in front of them. Now, what will happen with you, Tyrone, is very simple. Eventually, your channel will die because you have nothing to talk about. And you'll go on fucking with people, fucking with me, fucking with Tommy, fucking with anybody that doesn't agree with you. And the only thing you will prove to the masses is that you are a destitute troll. And that's sad, because you could do so much better than that. I think, honestly, Tyrone, when you decide to grow a fucking pair, you'll see who your real supporters are. Don't count on that night hag to stand behind you for long. Because when Tommy disappears from the conversation, she will too. Don't count on Clifton Rainey to be there, because when Clifton Rainey realizes that Tyrone Thompson stops talking about Tommy Sotomayor, he's got nothing to say. Same thing with Black Sudoku. Same thing with practically with most of your subscriber base, which happens to be a bunch of ghetto black whores. They'll disappear. And what do you have? Nothing. My advice to you, sir, make your platform worth something. Stop talking about Tommy. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about people who don't agree with you. Take the dick out your mouth and go do something worthwhile. All right? How about that? You have a platform, you got some ideas. You need to go back to the drawing board and then come up with something a little bit better, something a little more feasible, and then do that. And I promise you, if your message is true, you'll get subs, you'll get views. Your blog talk radio will be even better than it was before. But until you do, have fun. Have fun being the little obsessed bitch. Be the obsessed, scorned little bitch that you are. Have fun languishing in someone else's shadow because you couldn't grow a set of balls and stand up on your own too. And build your platform on what you believe in. I'm willing to bet, Tyrone, that by the time you see 50, you would have gotten nowhere. Your message would not have taken hold, and nobody would watch you. Nobody would believe in the things you say. But me, at 29 going on 30, you know what will happen? I may not be that much farther than you. Hopefully I will. But you know what the difference is? What I say will change somebody's life. I hope this message finds you well. And I hope to God you get your shit together If you want to debate with me, by all means. But word to the wise, you better come correct before you do.